Good morning, my dear subscribers. You're welcome to Sunlight Grant channel, where we give you the latest of the UAAG disbursement funding. In case you're new on my channel, please don't forget to click on the notification bell and like, subscribe. In case we drop new videos, you'll be highly updated. Thank you.
Circular is out. We got, just if you look at your screen, you see the inscription there on the circular. That's the circular. Congratulations, UAAG. That is what is expected. We know that that's what is expected right now, and we've been in expectation of the circular. And what the circular connotes is that it will define the modality for which the government is going to pay once they pay to the sanctuary wealth, gets it to the CEOs, the cluster heads, then back to the stakeholders, which are the expectant beneficiaries. So you could see the hierarchy with which it goes. So, but then we're going to be iterating the importance of this circular and what it means, and what we are supposed to stake our minds onto as this circular has been awaited or expected or seen. So the release of the circular, as highlighted within that image, is a monumental development in the journey towards the expected disbursement under the Sanctuary Wealth Multi-Purpose Foundation. It's an announcement that is being made right now, or we are going to still be seeing within now and the first week of February. So it will be a formal and strategic document that lays out the structure, the processes and the modalities for the payment of this fund we've long been expecting. It signifies the culmination of months, perhaps years of planning, strategizing, and preparation to ensure that this grant reaches its intended beneficiaries in a transparent and also organized manner. So the importance of this circular cannot be overstated, as it is the guiding framework that beneficiaries and stakeholders alike must adhere to during the disbursement process. All right. Okay. Just I beg your pardon, 1 minute, and I'll just be with you in a moment. All right, welcome back again. And by detailing the modalities, the circular will serve as a means to eliminate ambiguity and instill confidence in all parties that are involved. It's not just a document, it would be a roadmap that will pave the way for an efficient, fair, and timely disbursement of funds. One of the most critical components of this circular is the disbursement timetable, which should also be part of it. The disbursement timetable, which is expected to be part of this particular circular, and which possibly would be made available within this time frame. And the timetable is expected to clearly outline the sequences of events, including the start and the end date for the disbursement, the order in which beneficiaries will receive their payments, and any prerequisites or requirements that need to be filled or fulfilled. And this level of detail will ensure that beneficiaries are well informed and can take the necessary steps to prepare themselves for the receipt of funds. The circular also is going to define specific modalities for payment. This could include the channels through which the funds would be disbursed. For instance, the bank transfers, the mobile money, or the approved payment platforms, and the verification process to ensure that the rightful beneficiaries receive the funds, and any additional documentation or actions required from the recipients, such clarity is crucial to avoid confusions, delays, or disputes during the disbursement process. So for beneficiaries, the circular release would be a significant milestone that offers an assurance for every expectant beneficiaries. And just like we know that many have waited patiently for this moment to come, and the publication of the circular will serve as a tangible indication that their perseverance and tenacity over time, yes, is about to be rewarded. It will reflect the commitment of the UAG and her leadership to ensure that the funds are distributed in a manner that upholds integrity, accountability, and efficiency. It is worth noting also that the circular will not just be a form of mere bureaucratic formality. It will be a symbol of progress. It will be a symbol of progress. For months, yes, beneficiaries may have faced doubts and uncertainties, but this announcement that is about to happen is expected to dispel much of that and reaffirm the organization's dedication to fulfilling her promises. The circular will be a proof that the disbursement process is no longer a distant possibility. It is now a reality that is unfolding step by step right before our very eyes. All right. And the release of the circular also carries an implicit message of unity and cooperation, as this is a large-scale financial undertaking. The process or the successes of the disbursement process depends on the collective effort of all stakeholders. The beneficiaries are urged to remain patient, cooperative, and vigilant, as this will contribute to a smoother and more efficient process for everyone that is involved. And further to that, this development serves as a reminder of the overarching mission of UAAG/Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation to provide financial support to those who need it most. Yes, the ailing masses. The disbursement will not just be a transaction from them to us, or the government, or the IMF, or the central bank to our bank account, but it will be an act of empowerment that has the potential to transform our lives and communities. By adhering to the guidelines set for us, we are not just receiving funds, but they are becoming part of a larger vision of progress, development, and shared prosperity for each and every one of us. And in conclusion, the release of this circular will mark a turning point in the disbursement process under the UAAG/Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation. It is a comprehensive document that will provide clarity, structure, and assurance to beneficiaries. As the disbursement timetable is going to be unfolding, recipients are encouraged to stay informed, adhere to the guidelines, and also prepare for the life-changing impact that this grant would bring. The circular is more than just an update. It is a beacon of hope and progress that will signal that the long-awaited moment of disbursement is now within our reach. So, in a nutshell, the much anticipated disbursement process is now set to commence right before us, marking a historic milestone for all the beneficiaries who have been patiently awaiting this moment. And the announcement that is set to come up in a short while will signify that all the preparations, the verifications, and necessary protocols have been finalized, and the disbursement phase would officially commence. For many, this is not about receiving the aid. It would be about the fulfillment of prophecies, the promises, and realization of long-held hopes and aspirations. The circular that is being awaited, and it's been purported to be shared and be revealed, is of great importance here. is of great importance. It's a powerful signal that the long-awaited timetable for the disbursement has or would be released, and it's a formal declaration that outlines the key modalities, the procedures and timelines for the distribution of funds are just right before us. And this means that all beneficiaries now have a structured guide on when and how to expect their payments, ensuring that the process is both transparent and orderly, and is a crucial step in transforming discussions and plans into tangible action. So to emphasize, the issuance of circular is synonymous with the beginning of the disbursement process. And for those who have been following the development closely, this soon to be announced process is a monumental one. Yes, in the history of the grant disbursement in Nigeria. It definitely is going to eliminate any lingering uncertainty and assures beneficiaries that the moment they have been waiting for is finally here. The timetable that's going to follow this also is going to provide in the circular with detailed specific dates, the sequence of disbursement, and all the essential information, creating a clear roadmap and pathway for everyone that is involved. When it is stated, I will not say more than this. It reflects the gravity of the moment, and there is no need for further elaboration because the circular and the actions that follow, they are going to speak volumes in that regard. This is not a time for speculation or doubt, but a time for confidence and readiness. Beneficiaries are encouraged to trust the process and adhere to the guidelines set out within the circular to ensure a smooth and successful disbursement experience. The declaration that disbursement has come is a straightforward and profound means of telling us that we need no reason to doubt the process anymore. So the years and the months that it has culminated to for us waiting and planning and preparing is finally here for us. And this is a turning point that marks the transition from expectation to reality. The disbursement is not just about financial distribution to every one of us, but our growth to our communities, our families, and everyone around us. They are going to feel the vibe and the jive and the transformation it brings for all the beneficiaries. So for those who have been patient and resilient enough throughout this journey, this moment is a reward for our steadfastness. The disbursement process is set to bring relief for us, set to bring opportunities and hope to countless individuals and communities. And it's a moment of celebration, but also one of responsibility, because beneficiaries must now focus on fulfilling any remaining requirements and staying informed about the disbursement process as would be outlined in the expected circular. In conclusion, also, the commencement of disbursement would be a landmark event that will positively impact the lives of many, and that release of that circular would serve as the official guide and a clear indication that the long-awaited process is now underway. And there's a time for optimism, there's a time for preparation, there's a time for cooperation. As the disbursement unfolds right before us, it brings with it the promise of a brighter and more secure future for all those who have been patiently waiting for this moment. The message is clear. Disbursement is here, and the time for transformation has finally begun. I wish you a very lovely time and celebration. Let it start, because God has remembered your prayers and it is finally here with us. Thank you. We wish to come your way again in a short while, but before then, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, this is the time to do so that you will be immune to regular updates and you will never have to miss any notification from us. Once it drops, we get it across to us. So subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so that we can be a part of the larger family where we get information together. This is Prince's Seed channel. Thank you, and I so wish you a very lovely day ahead of you. Today is a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless you. Have a nice day.